They've been ready for weeks, and that's because they've been on reconnaissance missions for weeks. Now these RAF Tornadoes are preparing to be loaded and armed. Their target this time is Islamic State, but comparisons are inevitably being drawn with previous invasions of Iraq. Flight Lieutenant John Nichol was an RAF navigator during the First Gulf War. He was shot down and captured during Operation Desert Storm, and he knows all too well what might be at stake for today's servicemen.
The reality is that the men and women of the Royal Air Force are normal human beings, and I certainly had fear, trepidation, anxiety about what the day might bring. But in the moments when you take off, in the moments when you're readying yourself for the attack, then those fears, those concerns must be pushed to one side.
Britain now looks set to join the US, which began a series of airstrikes in Iraq last month and in Syria this week. The MOD previously sent humanitarian aid planes to Iraqis fleeing IS, but this will be the first time they've targeted the enemy directly. The RAF has 6 Tornado GR4 fighter bombers in Cyprus preparing for action. Each can seat 2 crew, a pilot and a navigator, and carry a range of weapons, including paveway bombs to target small compounds and supersonic brimstone missiles to hit moving targets such as vehicles. It's hoped previous conflicts mean this time our pilots are better prepared.
Today's crews are battle hardened. They've seen service in Iraq, they've seen service in Afghanistan, they've seen service in Libya. We were at the forefront of operations, but we'd never been to war before. The young men and women of today are battle hardened. They're experienced, they know what to expect. But even if you know what to expect, sometimes the unexpected happens.
The coalition airstrikes this week have already taken out many IS command centres. But this campaign has been compared to a marathon, not a sprint, and the RAF is about to enter the running.